Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Nobu.
And today we're going to be watching Haikyuu Season 4, Episode 7. So, we are in the middle of our practice matches. The Iron Wall is kind of kicking our butts a little bit. We're not able to get through it. We're failing at breaking through the Iron Wall. We're still not getting completely destroyed, but we're losing. And I feel like we have to adapt to that. And then we ended continuing this whole Kageyama maybe being a little bit quote unquote meaner to his players or whatever. Maybe he needs to be. Regardless, he said something and Noya was everybody was very shocked and Noya was pissed. So I'm curious to see where that goes. It's kind of been a running theme. A lot of people were saying in the comments that we were correct when saying that maybe Kageyama's being too nice now. I don't know. So I'm kind of curious to see where this arc goes. As always, though, full-length reaction is going to be up to Patreon. The next episode, episode 8, is also going to be up for early access. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, give our channel a little bit of extra support, and you get early access to everything, all the anime as well as all the live action stuff too. So yeah, all that being said, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, and let's just get into Haikyuu Season 4, Episode 7.
Oh yeah, he did the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. Oh, he said he got in the way.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Get out of the way, Noya."
I mean, he didn't even. Now that I think about it, it doesn't seem that.
Ooh,
nice.
It is a little weird.
It is a little odd to
right, but I think it's because he kind of overcorrected after being the tyrant. Everybody's like, dang, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, he was.
Okay. Yeah, that was the strange part.
You know, we don't have time to be I'm so sorry, you know, I'm not sure if it was complaining either. Question. Return. To what? Oh! Okay. Yeah, they're destroying us.
He wants him to hit higher. Right? Because,
yep,
didn't he hit higher with the other setter?
Yeah. That may be part of it too. Kageyama does, he's just super serious about everything. Yeah, he's pretty on point right now. Was that over?
No.
Dang.
That hit the net.
Okay, shoot. Okay, so how do we get past that?
Oh, the cheerleader squad? What's going on? That's the
Bro, get out of here.
I can't remember all of them, but I think that one guy was part of the Iron Wall, right?
Yeah.
The main three.
They brought the whole banner.
It feels like we're getting destroyed, but we're not really.
Oh,
shoot.
That was well played. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna come of Kageyama speaking his mind. Oh, shit.
But, and also Tsukishima, his personality, he doesn't want to be because he's thinking too, right? We know that.
Oh. Dang, that was so close. That was so close. Oh no, bro, you're backsliding. Oh my gosh. No, bro. I mean, he's not wrong.
Part of that has to do with him going to that camp and just seeing those players, you know? It's like...
What?
Okay.
横暴だからだっけ自己中だからでもどっちみち影山が何言っても納得しなかったら俺は言うこと聞く田中は自分に言われたことは多分聞くよな仲間への礼儀に厳しいだけでまあまあつうか王様って普通に
Yeah, just don't be a prick. Like,
Yeah.
スパイカーが撃ちやすい以上に
that's fair. That's a fair point.
ああ、すまん影山。前からブロックとタイミングずらして撃つの試してみてんだけど、ラテコ相手にはまだうまくいかなくてさ。
Yeah, and see, like, stuff like that, like, he's trying things. That's why it's not working well, you know?
It's,
Like,
it's all about like communication. Like, I know everybody says that about every sort of dynamic ever and anything, but it really is.
it's just true.
コース狙いはやめないなんつったって貴重な立て子相手だからな
Oh, yeah, see, and stuff like that. Like, he's trying to, you know, cut it across
Everybody's
the net. It's
trying
like,
their own stuff. Yeah.
ちょっと他の連中からすれば文句の付け方がわからんかもしれんし。
もう真ん中からの攻撃少ねえぞ影山君はビビッ
oh, no.
Hinata's got it down.
いつもと比べると少ないね
Oh, because he's scared of the block.
文句つける人ナイスカバーこいつ
Oh, shoot. All right, we just got to tweak it. We got to tweak it.
I think...
Because I think he's pushing Tsukki.
I think he should push Tsukki, right? Because...
合わせねえからな
Shoot.
別に結構ですけど
See, I think that's just like you're saying. I think that's great.
何が重たいことなのかそれは人による影山には中学の時の一本が超重い一本なんだ
スパイカーの打点を引っ張り上げる。
Over the block?
Oh,
でも今の
dude, but that was so high. That's crazy.
Yeah, come on.
Like, how do you
Shima.
beat Tsukki after that? If he gets that down, he's unbeatable.
飛んだないい顔してツッキーを煽るなうるさい山口セッターは支配者一番ボールに触れるのがセッターだと支配者っぽくて一番かっこいいだろうが
Dang, man, back to season 1.
すんなり消えるわけないどんなに王様なのだ観念するがいい
Is that like a little crown?
I think so. Oh, yeah.
王様誕生だ
Oh, yeah. That was sick animation.
That is cool.
月島もとなげない日向に言われたさっきの根に持ってやげる
Hey, just because Kageyama's talking doesn't mean everybody can just say what they think now.
Everyone's just gonna start freaking attacking people.
We need some order here.
人の気持ちなん
Oh, okay.
おおかい
Alright, alright.
てこのブロックの精度は慣れるにつれ上がってきてる
But then we gotta get better at getting against them.
月島元がでかいから今までも打点が低いとは全然思わなかったけど
That's a huge upgrade, though, dude. And if we're against anybody besides the wall, like, you know how powerful that is?
Dude, it could be huge.
やっぱやべえっす月島にも高さで負けたくないっ
I
す
think he's talking about you.
Yeah, I
bro.
thought he was talking about you. Oh, yeah. Cut? Oh, no.
Oh.
Darn.
Hey,
ガンガンよこせいえ田中さん多分影山君的に気を使って発言よね
how did Kageyama think that was nice?
でもね俺は引っ込ま
Bro.
ったのは認める
素直か。偉いな。
そういうのさりげ 減らしますって言われてお願いしますって俺言わねえ。
Yeah, don't send me any.
やってみます。
はい俺には言ってくれで感づく方がショックだから
厄介かよ。ベストを尽くしますが状況によります。
All right, guys, it's okay. Let's not like.
影山レフト少しネットに近いか。
Oh, she tried to reset it.
アセさんが謝るとこじゃねえっすから。
ごめん
ってますね。なんか俺のセリフ取られた気分です。影山君は自分のトス乱れたことすいません。
True.
This is like the most wholesome practice
なん
match
か知らねえ
ever,
け
bro.
ど今日カラスのいまいちじゃん。
やだそうやべ短い
All right, let's go, baby. Come on, we got the music.
Short. Okay, that was us, right?
Yeah, that was off them.
寿司ブロックで仕留める
Oof.
完璧なサーブ&ブロックだ。
Yeah, because the hard serve makes it so that the set's gonna be off for the
ビッグサーバー
spike. So
あの新首相くらいだけど他にいいサーブの使い手が育ってきたらいよいよ
Oh my.
oh, it's out.
Okay.
I mean that was
But
strong.
that was a super strong serve.
厄介な相手になるのは伊達公かもな
Yeah, Haikyuu. Next year, which is why we need the next season. What do you think?
I thought that was really cool and very interesting.
I really like that we brought back the whole king of the court thing
Yeah.
from what was that, season 1 mostly? Yeah, all season
Yeah.
1 basically.
And we kind of like he got over it in a sense, right? Like he kind of was able to say like, oh, okay, like
No, and he
I'll
did.
be more friendly.
That was like one of the
right?
first things that he did.
Yeah. But it's interesting that like we brought it back and it was almost like the king thing isn't necessarily, how should I say, like inherently bad, right?
No.
There's something about it that
No.
can be utilized kind of, right?
Because Kageyama is like good, man. He's good at what he does, and so to not say the things that he's noticing or just
Yeah.
the idea of he's so good, unlike a lot of other setters, I feel like you wouldn't have this problem. But because Kageyama is so good, he's in this place where he is making up like people are leaning on the fact that he's so good instead of getting better. Because he's so able to
Adjust
like match
and-
their
yeah.
weaknesses, or like, you know, in the same way that it's like, oh, if you walk a little weird or whatever, and you like lean it, you don't want to
Yeah.
walk weird, even if it's easier or less painful. Like you want to push yourself so that long term you're more successful.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like, it is interesting that, you know, we're getting back to that point and saying like, hey, it's not, we shouldn't just throw it away, right?
Yeah. But it's with everybody, right? Because he went through
Yeah.
that with Kageyama, right? That was the whole big question, was like, do we keep going to quick attacks with Kageyama, or do we take a risk and potentially be terrible in order to get Kageyama to be a better player long term? And so now it's almost like we're doing that because all of the rest of the team were better players than Kageyama. It was less apparent. But I feel like we're going through that in this whole practice arc right now. It's like, we're not playing great. They're totally right. We're not playing great.
Yeah.
This is not our best play. But it's because I feel like we're trying to reset some things and kind of like fix our foundation. And I think if we're able to even just like win a match or anything against Date, I think that going into the spring tournament, like the finals, we're going to be in a really good spot.
Yeah. Like already, like the whole, you know, Tsushima being able to hit from a higher vantage point is like,
Sure.
you know, that's already a crazy sort of thing. And it would be such a loss not to utilize his height and things like that. you
Yeah.
know? And I feel like those are things like Kageyama sees. And it's like, yeah, you should say something about that. Like that's, you know, it would be such a waste, you know? And I just like the idea of like, you know, fighting sometimes happens on the court. It's like, well, yeah, of course it's like, you don't want to start throwing hands or anything like that, but it's like, you know, sometimes you squabble a little bit.
And you need to learn how to a little bit. And I like that the coach just lets him. He was
Yeah.
kind of like, look, Kageyama, maybe a little bit the hard way, needs to learn how to say what's wrong without being a total jerk.
Completely, yeah.
But maybe we need to learn that in a practice match, maybe a little bit the hard way, and I think we will.
And everyone's got to, call each other out in little ways, right? Because then it helps everybody.
Especially in a practice match. I think that's where it is different. And then in a game, it's like, look, it doesn't matter. You can't start pointing fingers.
Yeah.
We need to win, right? Our goal is short term inherently when we're playing a game. But when we're doing a practice match, it's long term. It's not about... It is about the practice match, but it's about being better for the real game.
Yeah,
so it's actually the time to call people out. That is the time you should do that.
Yeah, if anyone sees anything, even on Kageyama, like how Hinata automatically just doesn't care. He's like, I don't care about Kageyama, bro. Your surf sucked or something,
Well, it's also like Hinata's finally being able to look around at other people. So now
and now he can actually.
He's like, I can call all you guys out, bro.
It's like, bro, I didn't learn this skill for improve myself. I'm gonna make you guys improve.
Yeah, so I this is just cool. I like that we're getting into this kind of nuance with characters and just everything. I mean, I think I've said this probably 10 or 15 times now while watching this anime, but I am constantly impressed by their ability to keep things fresh. Because I think people do not realize that if you were given a sports anime to write or manga to write, it's like, it is so easy. And I think actually a lot of people would also just be okay with it.
Yeah.
Right? To just have all right, we got our practice match, our finals or whatever. And they do such a good job that it's no one arc, right? Because that's kind of how it's, at least lately, has been it's an arc against this team or this team, whether it's practice or not. No one arc is similar in any way, shape or form. Somehow the last 3 or 4 different practice match or real match arcs have been very different and all kind of focused on different things in their own way, and they all stand out for different reasons. And that's just so incredible to me.
And I like that. I mean, I feel like one of the biggest things is it feels really like a real kind of team in a way. It's you can really feel that there's a lot of, how should I say, personalities and, relationships on the team, in real life. And it's I feel like a lot of times stories don't get into those details.
Because they just don't have time. They want to focus on the main characters, the main
or
two
the game
guys.
Itself or something like that, right? And it's no, but, leading up to that, there's so much involved in, creating a team and practicing and figuring stuff out, And so it's I really think that they really do well at focusing on those character sort of relationships, right? Which in turn will affect the game,
Yeah, and it makes me care about everybody in the game. So yeah, I don't know. This is just awesome. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. Obviously, as always, Full Length Reaction is going to be up at the Patreon. The next episode 8, is also going to be up for early access on the Patreon. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, give the channel a little bit of support. And yeah, you get tons of access to a ton of awesome perks there. So anyway, either way, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, and if you do, we will see you all in the next video.